What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex here with Deep South Life at deepsouth.life. Today, another Rigged Friday series. So welcome back. Thank you for following us. We really appreciate it. We are talking jig heads, soft plastics, kind of an overall view of the different types of hooks, whether they're hover rigs or just an offset hook or a belly weighted hook. I know a lot of you that come into the fishing department at the store that I work at down here in Southwest Florida. By the way, thank you guys for stopping by at the store, always sharing your conversations with me and showing me the pictures of fish that you catch. We really appreciate it. Wish we had our Deep South lures at that store, but one day we'll have it. Even though we don't have it there, you can always visit us at deepsouth.life and get you all of these awesome Deep South baits. So when you come and visit me at the store, you could definitely show me how you're catching fish on our baits. But hey guys, I appreciate your subscriptions. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for visiting me at the store. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, I know a few of you have asked me at the store, how do you rig certain things, and do you only have to use this type of hook for this type of soft plastic? Well, today we're going to kind of talk about that and go through different ways that you can, different hooks, different ways to rig your soft plastics, and hopefully you guys learn something new and can go out there and catch some fish with them. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so as you saw in that picture, we have a belly weighted hook that we're going to set up with our new penny power swimmer. We have an offset hook that we're going to set up with the other power swimmer. And again, it doesn't have to go with that exact bait. You can mix and match, play around different with the different hooks. We have an underspin that we're going to throw on one of our snipers. Our death grip jigs, also available on our website at deepsouth.life. We're going to set up with our sonic shad and a hover shot. So first and foremost, the belly weighted screw lock jig hook. I guess it's not a jig, screw lock hook. The great thing about these hooks is that it's going to help that bait ride nice and parallel to the bottom. And it'll also pull it down where that weight goes. So it's going to give it a different action. It's going to give your soft plastic a different action. These are just another great way, blah, blah, blah. Great way of rigging up your soft plastic. So typically what we'll do with this is we'll take our power swimmer. This is our 5-inch power swimmer in a new penny gold. We love this bait. We've extended the tail so that it creates a better wobble in the water as it's coming through the water column. Just an awesome bait. We've caught bass. We've caught snook on these, redfish. They're great for salt and freshwater, so check them out. So typically what we're going to do is we're going to take our screw lock, put it right into the head of that bait, and screw it in. Okay, and once you get it in there, you're going to make sure that your hook is facing the belly, and you're going to measure where that hook is going to go naturally go in at the belly. And typically what I'll do is I'll put my finger there so I know where I got to go, and then I'll just come right back in, put that hook point into that section of the belly, and come right back out the top, right? So now you have that nice presentation, and that thing is going to paddle right through the water. And to make it weedless, we're just going to stick that hook point right back into the belly, or into the back I should say, so that you have a nice weedless presentation. And that right there is a great bait. Okay, moving right along. Let's go with our other power swimmer. This one is our Power Pink Great bait for trout. They love it. They hit it. I don't know what's the deal with pink, but sea trout, speckled trout love it. So what we're going to do with this one is, if you go back to our Texas rig, same type of deal. We're just going to take this bait. Sorry, help if I put it in the camera, right? Take this bait. Find your belly. Find the back of your bait. That's the belly. That's the back. Okay. Put it right in through the middle. Right up to that bend. And then you're just going to pop her right out. Like that. You're going to work her up. Bada bing, bada boom. And if you do like I just did and rig it backward, I've done it before. We're all human. You could just back right back out again. Turn her back around. Go back up the hook. Bring her out. And then turn your bait so that it goes into the belly, because you want the hook to be through the belly. Alright, so now you're going to do the same thing but in reverse. From the bottom of the bait, right? Come right back out. Up onto the hook. And again, you have your line. You can put a Texas rig with the bullet weight up top. Pull that out. And now your line and bullet weight should be hiding in there. You're going to see where your hook is naturally going to go into the bait, which is right there. Bend it. And bada bing, bada boom. And again, keep it weedless. Tuck that point right into that soft plastic. And that is a non-weighted presentation of the screw lock jig. So that's another way to cast if you don't have wind and you just want to kind of keep your bait at the top of the on the top of the water where it doesn't sink as much. This is a great presentation to run it over grass and not get hung up. So try that one out. Another one of my favorites is an underspin. This underspin is from our friends at Beck's Outdoors. Check them out. They have a lot of cool tackle over there as well. They're up in Northern Texas, right, John? Northern Texas. This is a cool little underspin, and we're going to set this one up with our 4-inch sniper. So we're going to take our little 4-inch sniper. We're going to take that bait, and again, right down the middle of that bait. Okay. And we're just going to work it up till right about that far down the body of that bait. Try to keep it nice and centered. And then when you get to that point, you're going to pop right out and then work your bait right into that hook keep. And you have a nice, actually, you know what? I need to go throw this bait. That bait is lovely. Throw that with that underspin, causing some nice shine and sound under the water. That's a deadly bait all day. Deadly, deadly bait. So check it out. Get those jigs over at Beck's Outdoors. Great guy, John, and his team doing some awesome things. Next one. You know, you've seen them. You saw the video. This is our death grip jigs. They're awesome, awesome jigs. Okay. You get your plastic on, it ain't coming off. It just ain't coming off. All right, awesome, awesome jig head. Again, Sonic Shad, Juneberry. We're gonna take that bad boy right down the middle. Work it all the way up till the point where it's gonna come out, and then you're just gonna work that bad boy right up onto that death grip jig. And again, that is another awesome presentation. These jigs crush in salt water, fresh water. They are sharp as heck. So throw them on this hook. Get your death grip jigs at deepsouth.life. These are great, great jigs as well. Another way of being able to rig your soft plastics. The good thing about these weighted jigs is that they're just going to go straight down. You can bounce them around, pop them up, let them come back down. Fish hit them on the drop. Just an awesome, awesome rig. And last but certainly not least is our hover shot. So what makes this a hover shot is where the actual eye of that hook is located. Unlike the rest of the hooks you've seen so far and jigs you've seen so far, the eye is at the top, at the front of the jig. This one is at a 90-degree angle, recessed back a little bit. So it's the line's just going to pull on that bait a little differently. It's going to give it a little different action, and it's going to go in similar to the other hooks, except it's not going to go in through the top of the bait. This is our 6-inch sniper, available at deepsouth.life. I'm going to say it all the time, guys. Memorize it. Go to our website. Check us out. Pick up some baits. They're awesome, awesome baits. Great durability. So with this one, instead of rigging it like we have with the rest of them, where we go through the top, this one we're going to kind of go in a little bit farther behind. Okay. Sorry, just want to make sure you're seeing that. We're going to go in there, and then you are going to work that bad boy in the bait, just like you did the other ones. It's a little bit harder process. And then you're just going to slide that bait. You might need some pliers for this one, so I'm not trying to get hurt. Hooked up. So you're just going to slide that bait. Yeehaw! Sorry, I'll put that back in there for you. It is not an easy one to do, but different presentations. And then, as you can see, now I'm just going to pop that front part right into that bait. Takes a little bit more work, but it just gives it a different action. And it's a really cool rig. I might have gone a little too far with it, but now instead of it being rigged at the front of the bait, it's rigged above the bait, and it just gives it a different action. So when you're fishing this, it's going to fall a little more parallel. It's not going to fall down that way, and it's just another fun way to fish these kinds of baits. So there you have it. That's 5 different ways, 5 different hooks and jigs that you can use to rig your soft plastics. All right. And get out there and catch some fish. So try them out. We have them available. Our Death Grip jigs available on our website. We got BKK hooks available on our website at deepsouth.life. Pretty sure we have underspins available, but I'll get back to you and double check on that. And let's just get out there and catch some fish with these guys. Again, thank you so much for following us. Thank you for the love. Thank you for taking the time to watch our videos. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Hit that notification bell and like those videos, guys. Really appreciate the likes. We're getting a lot of views, but hit that thumbs up. Let us know we're doing a good job, that you're getting some substance out of these videos, and that you guys are learning something. It really helps us out, helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. So sorry for the long video, but we had 5 different ways to rig our soft plastics, so I knew it was going to be a little longer. So guys, thanks. Thank you for all the support. We really appreciate you, and as always, we'll see y'all outdoors.